on, buddy. Okay, I always hug Brendan, so like, we gotta hug. We gotta hug, buddy. We gotta hug. And like, he usually fixes the microphone for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's much better. Thank you. I know it up here. In fact, that reminds me of something I'd like to share with you, JJ.
Yeah.
I was at work. Here we go. I was at work. Actually, speaking of work, I want you to know that today is my 6-month anniversary at work. I don't know what's up with these cords, but I'm just like, I'm doing the fucking twister, like don't step on the mom's crack and you break the back and all that kind of crap and all that shit. Anyway, so I've got 6 months under my belt at this place that I love. I love it so damn much, it's ridiculous. I feel like I am doing this full circle of like all of the shit that I've gone through and all of the shit that I've worked through and all of the like angst of like just being a goddamn human and trying to make a difference in my life and trying to understand everything that is important to me and why I want to be a better person, and I just want to keep going through all of this goddamn like bring a number 2 pencil with a Scantron, like I've just been trying to get it right, and that's all I ever fucking do is try to do this thing called life right, which reminds me of light bright, which reminds me of these lights up here, because every time I look up at Hotel Utah, I see the light bright, and I fucking love light bright. But any Hooters, speaking of Hooters, because who doesn't love Hooters? You know, I talk about Hooters, I love Hooters. Men love Hooters, women love Hooters, baby loves Hooters, like dogs try to bite at Hooters, like everyone loves Hooters, like you know, they all go for it. So I am at like 6 official months at this job that like was like a job that like you just go in and you apply and you try to start your life. You know, you're like, I just want to get a job. I want to have like a paycheck. I want to like have this purpose, you know, because anyone who's a comedian like knows like you just don't ever fucking get paid for this shit. But people are like, oh my god, you're so funny. You're so great. I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I'm gonna have a tip fucking bucket coming out because I fucking need some money. But it's really not about the money. Earlier today, I was at work and I was doing the carts. I work at a grocery store, which all of y'all love. Everyone loves Trader Joe's. Who doesn't love Trader Joe's? Everybody loves Trader Joe's. Let's give it up for Trader Joe's! Trader Joe's is great. But the problem about Trader Joe's is this. They're like a fucking drug dealer. That's what Trader Joe's is. They're a fucking drug dealer. And you know what happens with drug dealers? They're like, hey man, just try a little bit of this. Just try just a titty tap, like a tit tit tit, like a tit tat tap, like when you want a baby. Just a tit 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 tap. Just try it once. You're gonna love it. You're gonna fucking love it. Oh my god. And you try it and you're like, are you fucking serious? Like, this is fucking incredible. And you start doing those workouts at the gym, you know, like, you know the women that do this. It's always women. Like with the barbell, like across right here. This whole thing, this cross bell. And they're like pushing it. And they're like, they got the fucking barbell. And they got these goddamn fucking 45-pound plates, like multi 45-pound. And you're just like, yeah. And she's just pushing it. She's pushing it. And you're thinking to yourself, I'm thinking to myself, like, girl, like, what are you grinding? Like, what the fuck are you grinding that you have to do this much work to get someone to grind you? I don't fucking get it. I'm like, you should be able to just kind of lay there like a princess and not have to do a lot of work and just like sort of get your needs met. You should just get your needs met as well, I'm talking about. So at this point, you know, I'm just trying to figure out how to get out of this position gracefully, because I'm usually at home in this position, and it's fine because I can make it work. I can't make it work. I just sort of like, I do a re-rotate of everything like that. It's not as graceful, but it's fucking sexy when you do it, because you're like, oh, I feel okay. So what was I talking about? I was talking about something, so at work. So here I am at work, and I'm fucking like, having this moment, because I have every need that I need at work. But the problem with Trader Joe's is that I was a crystal meth head. Nikki Adams was a crystal meth head. Okay, I did crystal meth, I was addicted. I had the little baggie inside the little pocket all the time. I was doing the sniffle things. I was like, oh my God, I was organizing, I was OCDing, I was doing everything I possibly fucking could do. I fucking loved this shit. I loved it so much, but then it was like starting to catch up to me. And I was like, you know, like getting holes in my teeth and everything. Like everything was happening. I was like, I think I gotta quit. Well, that's what Trader Joe's does to the customer. They start a fucking product and they give it to the people, and then the people really like the product, and they're just not there, and they're like, excuse me, I came in like 2 weeks ago and there was this product that was right over here, and it was like sort of like jelly-like and sort of sweet-like, and it was kind of a hint of a salty thing. I don't remember, but the box was purple. I remember it. It was so good. Do you know what happened to that item? Do you know? And they don't know, and they're so desperate, JJ. They're like, oh my gosh. And so I'm like, and I know what happened. I'm like, I'm gonna go check the computer. Could just be on a production delay. Don't you fret, little lady. I'm gonna find out. And I scurry about, you know, and she's standing there, and I scurry about, and I'm gonna check. And I'd like go into the computer. It's been discontinued. It's been discontinued. I'm gonna have to like. I'm gonna have to like break this news to this person. So here I am, I'm Nikki Adams. If there's anything that y'all know about me, that those of you who know about me, but soon you'll know about me, is I am all about heart. I am love to the love of the love. It's not to say that I don't get pissed off at like humans. I do. I want to run children over sometimes. I'm just saying I do. But I always come back to love. And I'm like, Nikki, you don't know what their day was like. They could have maybe not pooped. Maybe they didn't poop. And they're just angry at the bananas. And they're just like, no green ones? Why don't you have any green ones? Where are the right ones? I don't understand. And I'm like, so back to the discontinued.
1 minute.
That's all I need, JJ. Because you know what? I can't have this go on for longer than 1 minute because I deal with it 5 days a fucking week. And I have to tell you something. I have stopped in my tracks. I have touched my heart. I have looked people in the eye. Sometimes I even get on a step stool just to get into eye contact with them. to deliver this information. And I say that Greek dressing that you love so much, it's been discontinued. And I wait. And depending on the level of trauma, I sort of go from there. You know, and like when it's like 5 points, like 5 stars, like bad, I'm like, I want you to know something. This is hard. And we are, as Trader Joe's and a total company, we are starting support groups. And I'm leading them. And I'm leading the support groups because if anyone can land this sort of information on this level, as a previous speed freak, as someone who was so addicted to a drug that you just had to have it in your goddamn little pocket, you had to touch it all the time, no matter what, you were just doing this all the time. I understand your pain. I fucking get it. And don't you fret, little lady, because you know what you're gonna find? And this is what I've said. You're gonna find a new product. You're going to find, as that annoying song goes, we all know it. You're going to find a new drug. Right? Oh, Huey, just don't even start. But any Hooters, I want you to know something, that if you have this experience, that feel free to come up to me if I'm open and grounded. I'll let you know. To talk to me about it, because I am there for you, and I'm sorry that Trader Joe's does that, but you know what? It's a great fucking company, and I'm fucking happy. I'm getting my independence, and I'm fucking just rocking my world. And they're all excited that I'm at the Hotel Utah. So let's give it up for Store 74 in Westlake, Daly City. I fucking love you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, JJ. Go preach. Thank you so much.
We'll hug it up.
Yeah, let's hug it out. No, I need that. You know, like that's what I do. You know, like hug it out.
Hey, Nikki,
you know?
yes.